Danielson is not. I don't know what that tells us.
Well, you know, 25 years ago, I signed Bryan Danielson to his first pro wrestling contract. And I've been a part of his life those 25 years, one form or another. This is a very emotional night. I can only imagine what's going through Daniel Bryan's his body, his soul, his heart.
Bryan Danielson is somebody that began his professional wrestling journey right around the same time that I did. He's somebody that has been a presence in professional wrestling for the entire time I have. And to imagine a world without him, it's tough. But if there's anybody that can retire Bryan Danielson, it is our AEW World Champion, Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, both these athletes from the state of Washington, and they're in here in London, England, at Wembley Stadium, having at it for the world title. It's pretty wild.
Swerve just shot a glance over at Bryan's family. Swerve, this past Wednesday, he vowed to dissect Bryan limb by limb, piece by piece, in front of his family as Danielson counters the knee strike.
One thing to say it, another thing to do it. And Swerve has yet to prove to me that he can beat Bryan Danielson. Point, period, end the story. Show me.
You hear the thuds of those round kicks by Danielson, man. That the maneuver there earlier, I don't know if Danielson, I don't know if Swerve landed on his head or his shoulder.
I think it was the shoulder, which could be in service of this lapel lock.
Yeah.
Which, depending on how compromised that shoulder is, could lead to a very early finish. And a continuation of Danielson's career, but Danielson set over the top.
Let's be leery here, gents.
Yeah.
Kick into the jaw. As Swerve, despite the early danger, looking composed.
Here he goes. Watch out.
Now Swerve over that top. Swerve landing on his feet on the outside. Danielson.
Those are some serious chances these guys are taking here in the early going.
Yeah.
Chances they may not be able to recover. Yeah, it's going to be great. This is a classic in the making.
Yeah, Jared, you're right. Really early for these type of maneuvers. Well, you could feel his energy just explode out of Danielson as soon as he hit that springboard, man. What energy, just felt it.
Now Swerve climbing to the top, Danielson climbing to the top. Danielson dropping the knee like a guillotine coming down on the arm of Swerve Strickland.
You don't want to have a limb issue. If you now have a problem with your arm, if you're Strickland, you're in trouble against Danielson. He will dissect a body part, JR, better than anybody.
Yeah, he's very calculating, very skilled. He's always been an amazing student of the game. When I signed him 25 years ago, he had a curiosity and a yearning to learn and to be more about the product.
Now, pro wrestling was his one and only love growing up.
In Bryan's case, the student is undoubtedly, in many people's opinion, become the master. But Danielson, if you speak to him, he says he will never stop learning about professional wrestling. There's always something new to experience.
I think that's a common trait, Excalibur, of all successful people. I really do.
In fact, I don't know if our microphones are picking it up, but we can hear at ringside the shrieks of delight and also the shrieks of nervousness of Bryan's daughter, Birdie, here at ringside. That has got, in some part of Bryan's head, he has to notice that. He has to pick up on that, and that's got to weigh on him.
He's got to block that out. He's got to stay focused on his opponent. Love his family, obviously, but he's in a battle right now. He's got to block that out and worry about the world champion in front of him.
JR Swerve
on the knee.
Over the past few weeks, and maybe this is the beginning of the dissection that Swerve spoke about, but the past few weeks leading up to this match, Swerve has weaponized, essentially, Bryan's love, his commitment to his family. Swerve is using that against Bryan.
Yeah, that may be the original thought. I don't know if it's going to be successful. Again, here's the thing. Somewhere along this journey of championships and AEW glory, I got to see Swerve Strickland become the man that he wants to be, that he thinks he can be. And to do that, I know it's almost cliche, but he's got to be Bryan Danielson.
It needs to happen tonight. Absolutely. Well, I respectfully disagree. I get what you're saying, Gerald, but I feel like if you're a world champion, you are the measuring stick, in my opinion. But I know the respect everyone has for Danielson, and I get your point, but I feel like you're the world champ, you are the man. So that's how I look at Strickland.
I can understand that.
Yeah, that's all.
Appreciate that sentiment.
Of course. Wouldn't be the first time we disagree. Won't be the last.
Swerve, progress on the ropes interrupted by Danielson.
Slap right in the face, right in the jawline.
Gotta be careful exchanging strikes with Danielson, man. He's a heavy hitter.
Just open-handed. Shots and
going for an armbar here, I believe.
armbar in the ropes.
That won't get him to the pay window, I can tell you that right now.
Paul Turner given the count, but look at Swerve, the upper body strength to bring Danielson over the top.
Dangerous place for both men here, Excalibur.
Certainly is. Excalibur, it's a dangerous place. Love of God. It's dangerous. We're teetering on disaster, Tony.
Oh, yep. Paul Turner got clipped a little bit by the boot of Danielson. It was inadvertent, but no. Oh, look. Oh, Nana running the ring bell. The Death Valley driver on the ring bell.
His head hit that bell.
God, he can't survive that.
No, you're right. Damn. Now, he might win this by countout right now. I mean, you got to get up early to try and out smart Swerve Strickland. You got a name like Swerve. You're used to swerving people. That was pretty good game plan by Nana and Strickland.
And Paul Turner, you can see his back was turned to the action. He didn't see it, and Danielson head driven into that steel ring bell.
His head hit hard.
It was a pretty good reaction there by Prince Nana, too, to get that ring bell.
Oh, no. Now we've got trouble with Big Water.
Yep.
It's not only bleeding, holding his neck.
He's got an issue.
That neck may be the most serious issue of the two.
Certainly could be, as Paul Turner begins the count to Bryan Danielson on the outside.
The physical issues of the shoulder girdle neck area and the head of Danielson is well documented, and throughout his career he's had issues.
Yeah, and he said he's going to likely need neck surgery by the year's end, right?
That's what he told me.
That's right.
The blood flowing freely from Danielson as he beats Paul Turner's count.
Shows the heart of Danielson to get him before the count. You don't want to lose like that. He'd rather get beaten down in the middle of the ring, not counted out.
His family's watching. Why is he going to do this to his family?
Swerve questioned why Danielson would do this to his family, but
Strickland's a bad man. He gets fueled by that. If he knows his family's hurting, he loves that.
and that was the point that so many tried to make to Bryan Danielson. Eddie Kingston, Jeff Jarrett, all imploring Danielson, do not take this lightly. Swerve Strickland may be the most dangerous man you've ever stepped foot in the ring with.
This is getting ugly. It could get a lot uglier before it's over.
This is going to be, looks like it'll be right out of the Bryan Danielson textbook here.
He'll be right, Shabbat.
He didn't do it.
Oh wait, Swerve dragging Danielson out of the ring.
I think
oh no, he's not.
Yeah, he wants it.
Right in front of Bryan's family here at ringside.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off me.